This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome, everyone. Um, just really quick, my name is Escobar, and I'm going to explain how simple it is to place the trade. Now, the method that I teach is simple. Is the execution that's going to be your challenge. What I mean by that is, the emotion, the patience to wait for the setup to happen and develop. But anyhow, that'll come within time with me coaching you and teaching you along the way. But the first things first, we're here to know how does Forex works, how to get paid, and how to execute trades and how to place trades. Right, quite simple. You're looking at my screen right now. This is the platform that we trade on. Everyone, before you take on before you invest real money in the markets, you're going to need to establish a demo account. A demonstration account helps you practice the moves, help you practice the trade alerts that I will be sending out, week in and week out, how to manage your trade. Because I need you to know, at least, it's like anything, you have to practice first, before you take on the real game. Like any, like a basketball terminology, you got to practice first before you go out there in a real game. You're not going to just be thrown out there in a real game and see how it goes. That's not the way it works. But with me teaching you and guiding you through the process, it will make your life a lot easier. Again, it took me about a year and a half, 2 years to fully grasp what was going on in the markets. A lot of training, a lot of losses, but I never quit because I knew, in this business, the market goes up or down, and I mean they give you clues in which direction they're going to go. Now, at the end of the day, Forex is a money game. Where is the money at? They're going to move where the money's at. Again, all of us have conducted at some point in our lives a Forex transaction. Forex is short for the foreign exchange market. If you go to Mexico, if you go to another country, if you go to Canada, if you're going to be there for a while, you need to trade. You need to exchange your dollars, your U.S. dollars, for that country's currency if you want to conduct business there. Otherwise, your dollar could be worth very little and you'll be paying a lot more. So that's the way it works. So, you go to an exchange, right? You go to where do they exchange money? And based on the currency for that day, based on if it's up or down, you're either going to get a little bit more or a little bit less. Well, and when you conduct a transaction like that, you have done a forex exchange transaction. You probably didn't realize it, but that's a forex transaction. But anyhow, the market goes up and down. The market is based on a 3 to 5 day cycle, up or down. We're not going to get into the analytical part. That'll come if you decide that you want to learn this. That'll come to you little by little. I will explain it little by little. I'm not here to overwhelm you with a lot of analytical and confuse you. At the end of the day, it's very simple to place a buy or a sell depending on how I see the market, if it's going to go up or if it's going to go down. Let's see really quick. I want you to see what you're looking at on the chart so you can know what I'm looking at, so you understand what are you looking at. First things first, what you see here is green. These green bars and these red bars are candlesticks. You can change these to any color you like. I have them green going up. I have them red. The market is going down. Overall is a downtrend. So as you can see right now, these are called candlesticks. Okay. This is called a candlestick because they look like candlesticks. The wick, the little sticks that come out of the candlesticks are called wicks or sticks, however you want to call them. All this means is was where price was at. What I mean by that, at some point, this candle was green all the way up there. It was fully green, but then the market started pulling back down again, putting back down again, and it just leaving you a history that the market that it went up this high, and it just pulled back down, leaving you the history of where price was at. So it dropped down, and then it went red, and then it closed, and then the next candle opened, and then it, this candle started again. This candle opened, it went green a little bit, and then it started dropping. It started forming red, 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 red. It went all the way down here, left you the history, pull back up, and it closed, and then the next one opened. So when does every candle open? Why does a new candle open form at, it forms every 15 minutes. You see that right there, M15. M15 means you're on the 15-minute chart. That means each candle takes 15 minutes to develop. You can see my candle time. I have 7 minutes. I have 7 minutes because look, it's 10:52 right now. So I have 6 minutes, exactly 6 minutes 57 seconds to the next candle forms. This is a live. This is, again, even though this is a demo account, this is the real market moves. I'm looking at the euro dollar. That's EURUSD is for euro dollar. I'm on the 15-minute chart, which means every candle represents 15 minutes of work. So the market overall, is on a downtrend. It's been going down, even though it went up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. It's making its way, even though there's up and downs, but is making its way on a down move. So the trend is down. So I've already explained, this is a candle. These are candlesticks. These are wicks. The sticks that come out of the candlesticks are wicks. That just tell you where price was at. This candle, for example, was red all the way down here, and then it started pulling back up, and it just left you a trail, left you the history of where price was at. Okay. Another thing that you're looking at here, you see these dividers. Let me see. Let me move my chart, zoom out a little bit so I can show you. Here we go. These dividers right here, these vertical lines separate each day 24 hours of trading. Okay, that's 24 hours of trading. What do I mean by that? This vertical line, the candle that paints in the middle of the vertical line, every day the market resets at 2 p.m. So yesterday was Sunday. The market opened at 2 p.m. and we're almost towards the end of the trading day. At 2 p.m. the market will reset. So from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. this is 1 day of trading. So right here we're at 11 o'clock. 5 more minutes, the next candle will open, and then the 12 o'clock, 12:15, so forth, 12:30, 1, and then at 2 o'clock, 1 will paint exactly in the middle of that vertical line. So that separates the day, 1 day of trading. Okay. We get paid by points, by pips. Some people in the world of Forex, we call it pips, points in percentage, pips, points. We get paid by points. So on this side, you have the market watch. You have all your currency pairs right here. All your currency pairs are right there. So if you wanted to, if we see opportunities, let me delete this. If we see opportunities in let's just say right now, if you hover the mouse over this, over the currency pair, it tells you euro versus dollar. The next one, the Great Britain pound, sterling versus dollar. We call it pound dollar for abbreviation. We call it pound dollar. The next one, the US dollar versus the Swiss franc, US dollar versus Japanese yen, and so forth. Just hover the mouse and you will see, what's the exact description of that currency pair. Okay, these are just tools how to measure, that. I'll show you along the way. So for instance, how we get paid. Let's get to the main point. Why are we here? We're here porque estamos aquí. We're here to get paid. Okay, I teach you to grab 50 points per day. Okay, I trade a lot the pounds, dollars, the pound yens. I trade those a lot because they move a lot. What I mean by that is you can make 50 points in 15 minutes. Let me give you an example. Pound New Zealand is very volatile. What I mean by that is very aggressive. One candle could pay you 50 points if we get the trade down right. Look at this. This is how you measure pips. From the bottom of this to the top, the market went up. Notice how the market went down, it went back up, went back down, and went back up. That's a pattern that I teach. If we had entered this market, keep in mind, I'm on the 15-minute chart. So each candle represents 15 minutes. I'm going to measure how big, how many points is this candle. I'm going to measure from the bottom of this green candle here to the top. That right there moved in 15 minutes. It moved. See how it reads 351 is not 351 points. It's 35 points. The market in 15 minutes moved 35 points. The next 15, keep in mind, it kept going. The next 15-minute candlestick opened up and it shot straight up as well. It went all the way up before it pulled back down on that wick, 70 points in 30 minutes. Okay, I teach you to master 50 points because 50 points you can make depending on what your account size is. What I mean by that is depends how much you invest in the market. Typically, if you want to make $50 up to $100 per trade, this would be one trade. If I were to tell you guys, hey, you guys, the pound New Zealand, buy the market, you would buy this by clicking the buy button here. I'll show you, exactly how it works. And based on your investment, if you invest to make this kind of money per points, keep in mind, you get paid per point. So if the market goes 50 points in your favor, to make $50, you would need to risk $1 per point. You would need to take this trade with $1 point value. Okay? You will risk about 20 points. There's a risk involved every time we enter the market. Every time we enter the market, I always risk about 20 points to make 50, to make at least almost 3 times the amount. So if I were to take this trade with, let's just say I invested $200 in the market, I'm able to go $1 a point. I'll risk $20 on this trade to make 50. Okay. And you do that simply right here, what you're looking at. When you want to buy the market, you click this buy button, the bid and ask price. When you want to sell the market, when we're going down with the market that you want to sell, you click the sell button. You're selling your own money and you're buying with your own money as well. You don't have to buy to sell. Okay. Because at the end of the day, you're trading your currency for that country's currency. So I'm going to break down how you get paid. The very minimal that you can risk per point is 10 cents. 0.01 equals 10 cents. 0.10 equals $1. And obviously, when you get to 1.00, this equals $10 per point. You can take on $10 a points with at least a $500 investment in your trading account. Okay. Where do you control your points? Right here. You see how it says 3.00? That's $30 a point. You would need to switch that to 0. Just type it in, 0.01. That is 10 cents a point. You can go up to 2. That'll be 20 cents, 30 cents, all the way up to 90 cents. And then the next digit changes over. So if you wanted to trade at $1 a point, 0.10. That's right there is $1 a point. You'll be making $1 a point. If the trade goes into our favor and we hit our 50 points, you'll be making $50 on that trade. If you go up to 0.20, that's $2 a point. $2 a point times 50 points, you'll be making $100 on that trade, and so forth. If you go to 1.00, that's $10 a point. You will only be able to do this with at least three to $500 investment in your trading account. It's a little riskier, but you initially can do that. That would be $10 a point. Your trade will be worth $10. Every point that you make profit will be worth $10. I just told you that this move right here in 30 minutes paid out almost 70 points, because we would have entered here almost 70 points. If you hit 50 points, which is the goal, at $10 a point, you made $500 in about 30 minutes of work, of chart time. That's it. So how does a trade look like? Let me go ahead and show you. Again, don't worry about the analytical part. All that will come to you on my weekly training as to why I buy, why I sell. Okay, so here we go. I'm looking at the market. Let's just say, you know what? I analyze the market based on my indicators that I have. Right now, this is a naked chart, which means there's no indicators. It's just the straight market moves. All indications predict that the market will go down. Sell. That means sell. Look at that. You see how that just jumped? Market's going down. You simply click the sell button. I'm in the trade now. Okay. Now you need to protect your money. How do I do that? I'm in a sell position going down with the market. I'm going to show you how to set a stop loss. A stop loss protects you just in case the market goes against you, goes up. It won't lose all your money. Let me go ahead and show you how you set that. It's very simple to set. Okay, I'm just getting some questions here. Okay. So pretty much I'm in a sell position. Sell means we're going down with the market. I'm going down with the market. My take profit goal is down here because I'm going down with the market, and my stop loss needs to be above me just in case the market goes up against me. Okay, so how do I set that? Simple. Here we go. Hover the mouse over your entry. The dotted green line is the enter, is where you entered the market. Notice how it said sell here? That tells you that you sold at $10 a point. All you have to do is hover the mouse. See how it says drag to modify? Drag up. You're going to risk about 20 points. You see how right here it says 108 points? Well, that's technically 10 points. You're going to risk about 20 points. You risk up, there's about 20. See, if I hover, and now I let it go. If I hover the mouse over it, I'm at 22 points. It's not 224 points. It's 22 points. At $10 on this trade, I'm risking $151 on this trade because I went in with $10 a point. Now I need to set my take profit. Take profit would be 50. You see how it moves? Right here, that's 54 points. 50, that's 50 points. Right there is 49 points. Let it go right there. Let it go. 48 points. So what that means is my trade is on autopilot at this point, which means you don't have to do anything. You got 2 hours to hit 50 points. I got some rules that would take in place. So you got 2 hours for this market to go down and hit your take profit. 50 points. If the market does not go down there and hits your 50, but you're in profit, let's just say it goes like this. You're already in profit because keep in mind, you entered here. The market went down in your favor. But let's just say it stays down here like this, moves sideways, never hits your take profit. You can manually close the trade by clicking this button right there. The X closes out your trade like this. We're selling the market. We're down, as you can see, the market jerks back and forth. The candlestick goes back and forth. So I simply, let's just say, yeah, you're up. Instead of being up $500, because if you wait to hit the take profit, look how much you'll make here. You'll make $325. The reason you got to cover the spread first, the spread is a little high. That's why you're always going to be negative, because you got to cover the spread. Once you cover the spread, you go into profit. If I closes with a loss, well, you still paid the spread. That's all the broker or the dealer gets paid, whether you win or lose. So I simply close the trade. That's it. I'm out of the market. That's it. I took a loss. Okay. Now, if you wanted to buy the market, go up. All the analysis says that the market will continue to rise. Simply click the buy button. Excuse me, the buy button. Okay. Now you see it says buy. It says buy. I'm in there with one standard, one lot size, which means $10 a point. Why am I negative right away? Because the spread. Got to cover the spread first. Anyhow, I'm in a buy position. Now I'm going this way with the market. My stop loss has to go behind me, and my take profit has to go above me because I'm going up. So simply hover the mouse over your entry, the dotted green line, pull it down. That's 16 points. See how it says pips minus 163? Well, that's 16 points. That's 21 points. You'll be risking $143 on this trade, and then your take profit goes up. That's 36 points. You can move your mouse over here to shrink this, to keep moving it up. And there, that's 58 points, 47 points, 51 points, close enough. You'll be making $348 on this trade. And all this is because you went in with $10 a point. You don't have to do that. You can go again. I recommend $1 to $2 a point, to start once you go in with real money into the market. Right now, this is a demo account. This doesn't count. So you get to practice and manage these trades on demo for a couple of weeks. I suggest 2 weeks, and then you can go ahead and invest real money into your account. I can always close this. I closed it. So if you want to see how you place a sell, review the video. A buy, review the video. It's quite simple. Again, I'm at $10 a point. I want you to be at 0.2 at least to make some decent profits, because I sent out about 5 to 10 trade alerts per week, because I want you to make $50 minimum to $100 per trade. Just keep that in mind. I'm sending you 5 at the very minimum to 10 trades alerts per weeks. These are trade recommendations that I'm seeing myself in the market. So let's just say on a slow week, I send out 5 trade alerts, and you manage to 5 trades times $50, because you're going to make $50 minimum per trade. I'm expecting you should make $250 profit per week. All this is done on your computer, on your smartphone. You don't have to quit your job. You can make this as your side hustle, as your side income to supplement your income. Well, everything multiplies and compounds if you get 10 trade good alerts. Keep in mind, we are going to take some losses, but our losses are very minimal. So I'll help, we control our losses. We cut our losses quick and let the winners run. 10 trades times $50, that's $500. Again, that's just trading at $2 a point. Once you grow your account, you can take in a bigger position. So let's just say we wanted to do $2 a point. The market is going to go up. Analysis says that the market it's going to go up. I shoot a trade alert. I say the pound New Zealand buy. Click the buy button. Make sure that your money's correct first, and then click the buy button. I'm in a buy position at $2 a point. Now look at now I'm negative because I got to cover that spread. I'm going up with the market. Hover the mouse. At $2 a point, I'm risking $28 on this trade. I won 50 points out of this market, and you'll make $73. You see that? Profit 54 points, $73. At this point, your trade is on autopilot. If the market goes down against you, it hits your stop loss, and it automatically closes the trade for you. This trade will hit this stop loss and close out the trade automatically for you. If it goes up in profit and it hits your take profit, it would close the trade automatically for you. That's your stop loss. That's your take profit. SL, stop loss, TP, take profit. The trade's on autopilot. You don't have to do anything else. So when I shoot out trade alerts, my trade alerts go out between 12:30 and 1 in the morning because it's London time. It's 1 o'clock, at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 8 o'clock in London. 8 o'clock mark. The London session is very volatile, and that's when all the moves are happening. You just need to be up enough to place the trade and simply either watch it or go back to sleep because the trade's on autopilot. Because the trade is going to do what it's going to do. Doesn't matter what you do. Once you place the trade, like I said, right there, I don't have to worry about anything. I mean, I have, that's the reason I put my stop loss, to protect my equity, my balance, to protect my money that I still have in my account, if just in case the trade goes against me. Okay. If you have any questions, please direct message them to me or send me a WhatsApp message, because all my trade alerts are sent through WhatsApp. But if you want more info how to set your account up, let me know. Again, I'll set up everything for you, your demo account, how to get everything is set up like the way I have them. I'll give you a couple weeks to see if this is going to be for you. You get a 14-day trial. I'll give you 14 days of taking my trade alerts to see how simple it is to place the trades. The analytical part will come to you slowly. I teach that weekly. I give you 14 days to try this out on demo to see. I want to prove to you that my trade alerts are high quality and you will be profitable. Okay. And you will be profitable. I manage my trades. When I send you trade alerts in the group, because I have a group on WhatsApp, I pretty much send out trade alerts that I'm in myself. And that I'm in myself. So I'm actually quarterbacking the trade through my WhatsApp. I tell you what's going on, what's happening, stay in, stay out, close your trade, or whatever the case may be. But typically, I quarterback my trades. If you have any other questions, or you want to get your accounts set up, your demo account set up, shoot me a text. This is my number right here, 951-355-9094. Send me a text and just tell me that, hey, I want to get everything set up. Then I'll send you a video how to set up, a video that I did as well, how to set up your demo account, establish your demo account, set up your laptop, your desktop, and also set up your cell phone, your smartphone, because you can trade on your smartphone as well. But laptop is highly recommended. If not, a desktop. A Windows laptop or a Windows desktop is highly efficient because all these programs are ran on Windows. If you don't have a laptop or a desktop, then you're going to have to use your smartphone, and I would have to walk you through the process to set up your account on your smartphone. Pretty much you have to open up your web browser to set up your account, and then we'll set up your smartphone to place trades on your smartphone. So there you have it, the simplicity as how to buy and sell the market. And again, I'm giving you a 14-day free trial. Take my trade alerts, manage them, learn how to manage them. After 14 days, you're going to know is either this business is for you or not. And then again, at the end of the day, to recap, the goal is 50 points. I want you to start taking trades at 0.20, because I need you to make $2 per point, because I need you to make at least $100 per trade. So if you get 5 trade alerts, 5 good quality trades per week, you need to be securing close to $500 extra per week. And again, all this is done on your smartphone, laptop, desktop, and good luck. And again, any questions, direct message me or send me a text, and we'll take it from there.